Lane departure warnings, backup cameras, and inflatable seatbelts are turning the tide in automotive safety, making our roads much safer. But here's the reality. Even with these innovations, driving accidents are still too common. And the worst part is that most of these accidents are caused by human error. If you're tuning in today, you're likely interested in boosting your own safety on the road, and that's a solid plan. Whether you want to execute better maneuvers to avoid accidents, handle a vehicle that's skidding out of control, or learn how to free your car from sand, mud, or snow, you're in the right place. There are plenty of essential driving tips that can make all the difference, tips that many drivers overlook. Let's dive into 10 crucial secrets every driver should know about. First up, have you ever been in your car, turned the key, and heard nothing but dead silence? Engine won't start? It's incredibly frustrating, especially if you're in a hurry or stranded. But don't panic just yet. There's a little-known trick that might save your day, at least temporarily. If your engine struggles to start, it could be due to a stuck fuel pump. Here's a quick fix before you hit the panic button. Give your fuel tank a gentle tap. I know it sounds odd, but a little bump under the tank can sometimes dislodge a jammed fuel pump. Here's how to do it. First, find a safe spot to step out of your car. If you can, locate the area directly under the fuel tank. Using a hard object like a hammer or a sturdy rock, gently tap underneath the tank a couple of times. This light impact can sometimes shake things loose enough to get your pump back in action. Just remember, this isn't a permanent solution. It's more of a quick fix to get you to a mechanic or gas station. But hey, it could make the difference between calling a tow and getting back on the road. If this problem keeps popping up, though, it's time to address the underlying issue. If your car is having trouble starting, it might be a sign that your fuel pump needs a check or maybe even a replacement. But don't panic just yet. There's a simple tip you can try. Give your fuel tank a gentle tap. Sometimes that little action can help get everything moving again. Now, let's talk about filling up your gas tank. You might have a habit of refueling whenever you hit that halfway mark, but did you know that the timing of your fill-up can actually affect how much gas you get? It's true. Filling up early in the morning or later in the evening when temperatures are cooler can result in denser fuel. This means you might get more gas for your money, as cooler temperatures help fuel stay in a more compact state. On the other hand, refueling when it's warmer can lead to gas expanding and potentially leading to less fuel being delivered to your tank. Taking note of these small tips can help maximize your fuel purchases and keep your car running efficiently. Always remember, being a smart driver involves attention to detail in every aspect of vehicle maintenance, from fueling to safety practices. If you want to maximize your fuel, try to fill up early in the morning or later in the evening. Here's why. Gasoline is denser when it's cooler. So by choosing those cooler times of day, you're getting a little bit more fuel for your money. Fuel stored in underground tanks is denser when it's cool, meaning those molecules are packed closer together. Conversely, if you fill up during the hotter hours of the day, the gas expands, resulting in less fuel for the same price. It may seem like a minor detail, but those extra drops can add up over time, saving you some cash at the pump. In fact, research has shown that the temperature of gasoline can vary significantly throughout the day, potentially impacting the overall amount of fuel you receive. So, for your next refuel, keep an eye on the clock and aim for those cooler hours. You might be pleasantly surprised by how much more gas you're actually getting. Now, let's address transmission issues. If your car's transmission has started behaving strangely, like shifting roughly or slipping, it's easy to feel anxious about potential repairs. Before you jump to any conclusions, give this quick reset trick a go. First, turn off the engine. Then, press the gas pedal all the way to the floor and hold it for about 15 seconds. Yes, it's that simple. After you've held it down, release the pedal, start the engine, and see if the shifting improves. This little reset helps refresh the transmission control module, the computer that controls how your transmission behaves. So, keep these tips in mind. They're small actions that can make a big difference in your driving experience and help you save some money along the way. Let's dive into a handy trick for your car's transmission. It can be a real game changer. So, why does this trick work? Well, sometimes the transmission control module, or TCM, gets a bit confused and starts making your car shift in a less than ideal way. By resetting it, you're basically giving the system a fresh start to recalibrate itself. Now keep in mind, this isn't a magic fix for every transmission issue, especially if there's a deeper mechanical problem lurking beneath the surface. However, it's definitely worth trying out before you end up spending a lot on repairs. Just remember, this is more of a quick fix rather than a permanent solution. If your car is still having problems after giving this trick a go, it's wise to take it to a mechanic for a thorough check. Now let's talk about another clever little trick: brightening up your headlights using toothpaste. This method is surprisingly effective as toothpaste contains abrasives that can polish away the dull layer that builds up on headlights over time, restoring their clarity and brightness. Just apply a small amount of toothpaste to a cloth and gently rub it into the headlight surface, then rinse and wipe clean. It's a simple and cost-effective way to enhance your vehicle's overall appearance and safety on the road, ensuring improved visibility during nighttime driving. Clear headlights are crucial for safe driving, especially at night or in tricky weather conditions. The trouble is, over time, they can get cloudy and foggy due to exposure to the elements. If you're not ready to spend on new headlight covers, you can easily restore their brightness with good old toothpaste. Yes, you heard right. Regular toothpaste can clean up those headlights and make them shine again. Toothpaste has mild abrasives that help scrub away dirt, grime, and oxidation that cause the cloudy appearance. It's super simple, and there's a good chance you already have some at home. Here's how to do it. Grab a tube of standard white toothpaste, stay away from the gel kind, and a soft cloth or sponge. Apply a generous amount of toothpaste directly onto the cloudy headlight. Then, with the cloth, rub it in circular motions for a couple of minutes, ensuring you cover the whole surface. Once you're done scrubbing, rinse the headlight with water and dry it off with a clean cloth. You'll be surprised at how much clearer they look. This little trick not only enhances visibility but also boosts the overall look of your car, making it appear well-maintained and clean. While it won't last forever, it's a quick fix that can keep your headlights looking sharp for a while. Consider also that maintaining clear headlights can significantly improve nighttime driving safety, as it enables drivers to see further and more clearly. If you want to maintain that clarity, consider repeating this treatment every few months. And what's great? It only costs a few bucks if you don't already have toothpaste on hand. So, why not give this DIY method a shot and bring back that shining light? Number 5. How to stop your car from rolling on a slope. We've all parked on a steep hill, right? And that moment when you take your foot off the brake, there's that little heart-stopping fear, wondering if your car is going to roll away. It's definitely not a fun thought. But here's some good news. There's a straightforward method to keep your car in place and reduce the stress on your transmission. Here's the trick. Always engage the parking brake before you shift your car into park when you're parked on a hill. It's crucial. If you simply shift into park first, your transmission is working hard to hold up the weight of the car. On a steep incline, that can really strain those gears. But if you engage the parking brake first, it locks the wheels, taking that burden off the transmission. After you've set the parking brake, you can comfortably shift into park, without the worry of rolling down the hill. Additionally, it's smart to turn your wheels toward the curb when parking downhill, and away from the curb when parking uphill. This simple adjustment can act as an additional safety measure, helping your vehicle to roll into the curb if it does begin to move. Always remember that a little precaution goes a long way in safeguarding your vehicle and providing peace of mind. This tip is especially important if you're parked on a hill for a while. Plus, it's easier on your transmission, helping it last longer. And if you're driving a manual car, the same concept applies. Use the handbrake and put the car in gear to keep it from rolling. So, in automatic cars, always make sure that parking brake is engaged before shifting into park. This little habit can prevent some headaches later on. Next time you park on a hill, remember to set that parking brake first. It'll keep your car safe and spare your transmission some wear and tear. Additionally, remember to check the condition of your handbrake regularly. A well-maintained handbrake will perform more reliably, ensuring it holds your vehicle securely while parked. Number 6. Clearing your foggy windshield in a flash. We've all dealt with those foggy windows, especially in rainy or snowy weather, or even just on a chilly morning. You're in a hurry and can't see a thing through that mist. Instead of waiting for the defroster to kick in, Let's go over a couple of quick tricks to clear that fog away fast. First up, a simple trick. Crack open your window just a bit. It may sound odd, but letting your window down an inch helps release the humid air that causes the fog in the first place. With that fresh airflow, the pressure inside the car changes, allowing the moisture to escape and your windshield to clear up quicker. If that doesn't work for you, here's another easy solution. Try rubbing shaving cream on your windshield. Yes, shaving cream isn't just for your morning routine. Need a quick fix for foggy windows? Here's a nifty tip. Grab some shaving cream. Just put a small amount on a clean cloth and gently massage it onto the inside of your windshield. That creamy layer you create acts as a barrier, helping to stop fog from forming. It's a super simple way to keep your visibility clear, especially on those chilly mornings when fog loves to take over. So next time you're faced with that pesky fog, remember to crack the window or give your windshield a quick wipe with shaving cream to get back on the road without delay. In addition, using your vehicle's air conditioning can help dehumidify the air inside, making foggy mornings more manageable. Now let's talk about your car key. If you're like most folks, you probably use the same side of your key every time you start your car. But did you know that can actually wear your key down unevenly? To keep your key in better shape and to avoid any ignition problems later on, try flipping it around with each use. By alternating sides, you'll spread out the wear and extend the key's lifespan. It takes just a second but can save you from a costly replacement down the line. Additionally, consider having a spare key made. In case of loss or malfunction, having a duplicate can provide peace of mind and prevent disruptions in your day-to-day activities. So don't forget, next time you head out, give that key a flip for smoother sailing. And finally, we've all experienced that oven-like heat when you get into your car on a scorching day. It can feel unbearable while the AC struggles to cool things off. But here's a super quick trick that can help. Open the passenger side window, then slam the driver's door a couple of times. It might sound a bit offbeat, but this technique helps push out the hot air, making your car feel less like a sauna while you wait for the AC to kick in. Give it a shot and make those hot days a little more manageable. Slamming the car door might seem like a minor detail, but it actually helps kick that hot air out of your vehicle. When you shut the door, the pressure change forces the warm air trapped inside to escape through the passenger window. This quick release allows the cooler outside air to flow in. After doing this a couple of times, you can jump in, start the engine, and let the AC take over. You'll notice the interior cools down much faster, making your ride way more comfortable without that agonizing wait for the air conditioning to kick in. It's a simple, free trick that helps you avoid a sticky situation when you first hop in on a hot day. So next time your car feels like a sauna, give that door slam trick a try to cool things off a bit quicker. Additionally, consider using a windshield sunshade when parking your vehicle, as it can significantly reduce the inside temperature. These shades reflect sunlight, preventing it from heating up the dashboard and seats. Another option is to crack the windows slightly to allow for some ventilation while you're parked. Just be cautious with this method in areas where it may attract unwanted attention. Now, let's talk about your tires, one of the most critical safety features of your car. Worn-out tires can seriously impact your grip on the road, especially in wet conditions. But how can you tell when it's time for a replacement? Here's an easy method you can use at home with just a penny. Grab a penny and insert it into the tire tread grooves with Lincoln's head facing down. If you can see the top of Lincoln's head, your tire tread is too shallow, and it's time to get new tires. If the tread covers part of his head, you're in the safe zone with plenty of tread life left. Why does this work? Tires need adequate tread to maintain grip, particularly in rain. Shallow tread increases the risk of hydroplaning since the tire can't channel water away effectively. This quick penny test can help you steer clear of dangerous driving situations and ensure you're always equipped with tires that meet the road's demands. It takes just a few seconds and can save you from a serious accident or costly blowout, so check your tire tread regularly. If the penny test indicates it's time for new tires, don't delay. Regular tire maintenance, such as rotation and alignment, can also extend tire life and improve handling, ensuring safer travels on your journeys. Now let's tackle that all-too-common frustration at the gas station, trying to remember which side your gas tank is on. It's annoying, especially when you're in a rush or dealing with a rental car. Here's a little trick to make that process smoother. Every time you go to refuel, take a good look at your fuel gauge, and you'll notice a small arrow next to it. This little arrow is actually there to indicate which side of your car has the gas tank. It might seem like a minor detail, but it can save you those awkward moments of circling the pump, especially when you're in a hurry or dealing with a rental car. In addition to looking for the arrow, it's also helpful to familiarize yourself with the layout of the gas stations in your area. Some gas stations have pumps designed for specific types of vehicles, and knowing this can help you make quicker decisions. Additionally, keeping your tank at least a quarter full can help prevent fuel pump issues and ensure you're not caught off guard. Next time you pull up to the gas station, just take a second to check that arrow, and you'll know exactly where to position your vehicle. It's a simple trick that makes refueling more straightforward, and once you start paying attention to it, you'll wonder how you managed without it. And there you have it, a sneak peek into some essential driving secrets that every car owner should know. Whether it's giving your fuel pump a little tap, saving money at the pump, or keeping your vehicle in top shape, these tips can really enhance your driving experience. So, which of these insights stood out to you? Or do you have your own go-to driving hack? I'd love to hear from you in the comments below, and if you want more practical driving tips, don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, drive safely.